as promised, I'm gonna teach you how to use the ancient equipment. Charot, no? Hindi lahat ng bago epektibo.
Pero bakit parang galit ka? Pero bakit kasalanan ko?
Like our digital weighing scale, it has some disadvantages too. But yeah, since we have a weighing scale here, how did early scientists, or how did, even right now, we're still using this. Baka may nakikita kayong mga kiluhan, yung aapak ka, tapos may mga ina-adjust silang mga metals and all, diba? So this is actually a miniature of that weighing scale. So the goal here is, first, you have to place, make sure that the zero or the line here or the pointer is pointing at 0. So let me close the electric fan first. So even the electric fan is actually affecting the weight or the air outside. So if it's not 0, you have to adjust the bolt here. So mayroong bolt. Until such time that it will point at 0. So it's almost close to 0. So let me adjust it a little more. So you have to loosen kung kailangan mong ipababa. You have to tighten kung kailangan mong ipataas. My bad, it's the other way around. If you have to make the point down, tighten mo siya. Kung pakyat naman, loosen mo siya. So there you have it, 0, meaning your triple beam balance is ready to go. So let's weigh my cell phone. To avoid contamination, as I've mentioned, we'll use the weighing boat. But since this is not at any point can contaminate the metal, since may cover naman siya, I can directly place it here. But again, we sometimes use the weighing boat. So kita mo na umangat. Your goal to measure the weight is to adjust the beams. These are what we call beams, kaya nga siya triple beam because you have here different measurement, 100 grams, 10 grams, and 1 grams each. So we'll start by adjusting the 100 grams. So I'll place it from 0 to 100. Hindi pa rin gumagalaw, so I can place it to 200. Sobra na. So maybe I can place it to 150. So 150. I know now that it should be less than 200 but greater than 100. So I'll adjust 150. So I'll adjust from 10 until such time na bababa siya para mabalance. Sobra na. So I'll place it here sa 50, 150 plus 50. And then I'll move the 1 grams each. So 150 plus 50, and then sobra na. So slowly, hanggang bumalik siya sa 0. So yan. I think that's it. So, though this is not as accurate as digital weighing scale, you can actually compute for the weight of my cell phone. And that would be 150 plus 50 plus 1, a total of 201.
Will you please repeat it?
Yay! Congratulations! I've measured my cell phone. So again, inaccurate siya. I mean, it's not that accurate. It's seemingly precise and close to the accurate measurement, but not that too accurate. So yan, pag nilagay ko sa 200, hindi kinakaya. So yan, you have to move the triple beam in order to measure the actual weight of a certain object. So there you have it on how to operate the triple beam balance. Now, I'm gonna show you how to properly measure liquid milliliters or liquid volume in the cylinder. So say for instance, we have water or any kind of colorless liquid. So again, I can use the pipette to transfer this one, or I can use other things, or yeah, maybe since kailangan ko lang marami, I can simply use a steering rod to guide my liquid. Diba? Dito sa chemistry, maarte tayo.
You do not the liar is my fake.
Hindi natin siya basta-basta binubuo. So, halimbawa, ayaw mong dumikit sa sa walls ng container bago pumunta sa baba. So, it will be guided by the steering rod. Say for instance, I have 100 ml. Yan. of liquid. So that's just an estimate. I'm not yet sure if this is 100. So here, in measuring liquid, colorless liquid, you have to place your eye on the level of your cylinder. So ganito.
Sindakan lang yan eh.
Ito. Yan. And then, you have to check the lower meniscus and upper meniscus. So when measuring liquid, we use, colorless in particular, we use to check the lower meniscus. Meaning yung, di ba, nagka-curve siya because of adhesion with the glass. So nagka-curve siya ng konti. So, tinitingnan natin yung lowest part, or what we call the lower meniscus. So yan, sobra na siya ng 100 ml. So that's 101. But that's just, again, for example purposes. Now, my question is, how do we measure? So place it in the comment section or private comment in our G+. How do we measure liquid with colors? Liquid with colors. Ito yung sa colorless, paano natin i-measure ang liquid na may mga kulay. So place it in the comment section or in the private comment. At this point, I'm going to show you how to use pipette and rubber aspirator in transferring small amount of fluids and accurate ones. So again, this is your pipette, pipette the sailor man.
Wow naman! Wow! Wow!
Pipette, Pipette show. Wala na akong joke.
Sinasaludohan kita. Hey!
And this is your rubber aspirator. So this comes together. So this is a distilled water. So I'm gonna place, say for instance, I need to have 10 milliliters of liquid. So this will be my beaker, two-way. Pwede namang graduated cylinder for more accurate. But since I'm just showing you the transfer of liquid, so this will do. So 10 milliliters, so dapat hanggang dito siya. So I'll place this one, I'll put a pressure on my aspirator, I'll place it here, and then I'll dip it so that when I slowly release my pressure, the liquid will go up. So halimbawa, sakto na dito. Okay lang, sumobra. Diba? Papasaktuhin ko siya dito, I'll just slowly release my thumb. Yan, diba? Yan, the pump, sobrang konti. And then I'll transfer. So I can do it over and over again. So, if you can notice, hindi siya sakto kasi nga may hindi kumonekta. But again, for transfer of liquid, you can do it over and over again. Or pwedeng ibalik mo yung liquid na nakuha mo kanina kasi nga bumagsak ng konti, tapos ulitin mo naman yung process. So that's how you use the pipette and rubber aspirator in transferring small amounts of liquid. There you have it, pipette and rubber aspirator, Sir Jello.
Nagbibiro lang ako.
Sarap pizza.